he got stuffed at the line. Balls. Damn, Matthew.
Well. We are back. After, yeah. Guess who's back? We are back after 3 weeks. 3 long weeks. 3 stressful weeks.
Very long.
3 loaded weeks of a lot of fun. No frolic.
There was no fun. Well,
Logan he's had a bad few weeks.
No.
Welcome back to the couch, guys.
Well,
we're sorry. Logan,
we're sorry.
fill us in with what happened.
Well, no, that's not the first thing.
Oh.
First of all, we recorded this episode once already, and the audio just decided it was no good at all.
We had a 54-minute episode that was just trashed because the audio was muffled the entire episode.
It sounded like this the whole time.
It didn't even sound like that. It was just like real scratchy.
And it was such a good episode. Like, we killed it.
I don't know if it was a good episode.
It was a good episode.
I was a little out of it.
No, episode seemed forced. I didn't like
No, it didn't even seem forced. It was a good episode because
Matthew was in a bad mood the whole episode.
That's the day I was just like emotionally gone.
Are you better today?
Oh yeah, I'm a lot better.
It makes me happy.
I've aged like 3 weeks.
Sorry.
You've aged 3 weeks.
Yeah, I'm like an old man.
But you age like milk.
Is that
poorly?
Oh,
I'm just kidding.
I did not get that joke.
Me either. That was a weak joke.
Yeah.
You guys are weak.
My wife's off the camera. If she wants a mic, we can totally hook it up.
No, fuck you.
Whoa! We're
Lots
PG
of
over here.
profanity.
Please. So yeah, that last episode we recorded, I don't know. I was just emotionally like gone. You know how they say
You're never really in a bad mood.
Well, yeah, no, yeah.
But you was
that
terrible.
was
Well,
weird.
you know
I've
what's
never
weird?
Seen you like that before.
Ever since that day, I've felt very different. So whenever I transferred and got promoted and transferred to this other location, I was really out of it. Like, I just felt weird. You know how it takes time to get in a routine? They say it takes 21 days to get into the routine of things. I just felt so off and odd. And ever since then, I've felt back to normal.
You know what's weird? There's, I got told that, obviously guys don't have periods, but apparently there's, like, every month the dude has, like, this spell where he's, like,
it's
in a
hormone
bad mood.
imbalance.
Yeah.
It's the same thing like
So
females
basically
have.
guys have periods, too.
Yeah, we
it's
don't
just an
leave.
emotional.
Yeah. Well, when females are on their period, they're emotional, too. I mean...
Oh, yeah.
Dude, females are assholes on their period.
Not all of them.
Not all
Some of them know how
but
to hide
most
it
of
well.
them, some of them just use it as a fucking excuse just to be mean.
A lot of them do.
That is true. A lot of them do that. And, like...
Just to feel sympathy.
I understand you're in pain, but damn, you don't got to take it out on everyone else.
It's a good thing I got a little fishing buddy. I better not say buddy. Stuff might
This
sue
is the
me.
third time this number's called me in the last 2 seconds. Answer it.
There's a number.
That's the one that called you earlier.
Hello? Oh, they don't want to talk. Hello? Dang, man. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
They heard my sexy ass voice.
Bro, I hate Scam Likely. They call me like 30 times a day.
Yeah, fill us in on what happened, buddy. What? So give us your progress.
So, we didn't film last week.
Or the
Was
week
it
prior.
last week?
2
Is
weeks.
this the second week or the
been
third
two-
week?
It's
This
been
is
2
the second
weeks.
week,
This
though.
is the third week.
Third week.
We're on the third week.
We didn't film for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Okay, so whenever else we were supposed to film, I don't remember. My weeks have been torn up.
It was last week.
I was driving, was going through an intersection. There was 2 people with me. The person sitting in the passenger seat said, "Watch that car, they're about to turn." I watched it, all right. I watched it turn right into me. It was weird because he had a yield yellow, so his light was flashing. You guys know it. If you drive, you know what that means.
Mm-hmm.
He was sitting in the intersection. He sees me coming, obviously. He starts his turn, and I see him start his turn, and he's in my lane. So I swerve, I swerve to get out the way. He stopped for a second and then just floors it right into me. It felt like I was set up. Like, It literally felt like a setup.
Yeah, well, one thing, because you said, the officer ruled you both at fault.
Yeah, that really pissed me off. And what made me more mad is the person that hit me was 17 years old, kid. No license, uninsured driver, as far as I know right now. I don't know that for a fact, but I was told by my insurance company that's what it is. Which sucks for me, because if he's an uninsured driver, their policy doesn't have to cover that, and then I have to pay for that.
Yeah, you have to file it on yours regardless.
I have to file that under my name, which sucks, because I've never had a ticket.
In what logical standpoint would it be ruled your fault? That, both, it should have been the other guy's fault fully.
Yeah, but they said there was a witness on scene. The witness on scene was friends with the person that hit me, which is odd to me.
Which is weird. How was that?
How is that
perfect timing?
Yeah, perfect timing. Call me Shador, but I don't know if you get the reference.
I don't. Sorry.
Stum gets it. Anyway, I didn't know a friend of somebody can be a witness to a crime, if you call it a crime or an accident or whatever. But what the witness said is that my light had turned to yellow. But any logical person that drives, if you're going through an intersection and your light changed to yellow, you're not going to stop in the middle of the intersection.
You're supposed to wait at the line
yeah,
to yield into oncoming
Well, the
traffic.
thing is,
they were already in the middle of the road.
They said Logan's light was yellow. But even if that's the case, you don't have to stop at a yellow light.
Yeah,
Right.
he could still go.
He
He
can
still had the
still
right
go.
of way.
Yeah.
Oncoming traffic has the right of way. That boy was already pulled out in the middle of the intersection,
which you're not
going
supposed to
into the turn. You're supposed to wait behind the line.
Yeah. But I think one of the things that happened is his light. I don't know this for sure, but I think he was in the turn lane, and his light turned to red because one side of that light has an extended green, and I'm pretty sure it's my side that I was on has the extended green. And what I assume happened is his light turned to red, and he panicked, and he was like, "I got to get out of the intersection." So he probably thought he can make it, then realized he couldn't, and tried to stop, and then tried again to make it. I don't know. I really don't know.
It seems like he panicked.
But the worst part is it more than likely totaled my vehicle. I hope they total it, because the amount of damage, it's never going to drive
Oh, what
the
a
same again.
catch. Sorry.
Sorry, guys. We got the Ole Miss and Mississippi State
That was a good catch.
game rolling in the background here. But yeah, that's
Yeah, like-
a lot of. There's a lot of bull crap.
It's a lot of headache, I don't have a vehicle. Driving a F-350, not fun.
Have they reached out to you yet?
No,
Nothing at all.
I called them every day this
What
week.
about the injury claims? Like any of that?
Nothing. I've heard nothing.
That is
I-
ridiculous.
I've called my agent 10 times this past week. And I understand it's a holiday week, so I'm giving them the benefit, but
Well, still.
come Monday,
whenever I went through that accident, all my stuff was figured out within a week.
who do you have?
Well, it was with State Farm.
Okay, so that's why. But what she told me is that it's probably going to take a little bit because they're fighting to try and get his insurance to pay for it, so I don't got to file.
Yeah.
But if not, then I don't want to say what I may have to do, but I told you guys what I may have to do.
Yeah.
And I don't want to say it on here. And if I end up going that route, we'll talk about it later on. But
There's been a lot of accidents this year.
I saw an accident today at a red light.
This entire year's just been shit, to be honest.
Oh, yeah.
This
You know what?
entire year's been up and down.
You know what's crazy? The month of October was such a good month. October and November. And then that happened. Like, life was going so good for me. You guys know.
Life always has to throw an unexpected turn at you no matter what. It always happens.
Was the October sky looking ominous?
Huh?
I said, was the October sky looking ominous?
Yeah.
That's a Drake line, by the
But-
way.
It's a Drake line.
It's getting better, though, to closer towards the end of the year. I mean, get rid of this year. Let's move out of the way.
When is December
Let's
1st?
move past it.
Monday?
Monday.
Yeah, I think Monday, which is when this episode will drop.
31 days.
This year's gone by. To me, this year's gone by really fast.
It gets
We're
faster as you get older. That's the most true statement you'll ever hear.
Yeah.
Especially if you have kids and like life around you. There's times where it slows down, but the majority of it just flies by.
Get off your phone.
Bro's got some DMs going. But we let's give some props. This is episode number 12.
It is. We took a little break, but we're back.
We filmed for 11 weeks straight.
More than that.
More than that.
Which, actually, yeah, more than
More
that,
like
because we had a
14
few
weeks.
bonus episodes in there.
And
I mean, technically, we did film that one
Yeah,
week.
we did. It's just that episode
The
was
audio
just
was
scratched.
too bad to. We weren't
Technically,
going
this
to
is-
release that with that.
we
bad
missed
audio.
1 week, which was last week.
Yeah.
But other than that, we filmed for 14 weeks straight because we filmed 2 before the first one. We filmed 2
Yeah, because
tests.
we had 2 back to back. Remember?
And technically speaking, we're going to get caught up on ourselves because we're filming this to be released this coming up week, this Monday, and then we're going to film Monday to release on Friday.
Yeah.
So we're just catching right back up with what we missed
We'll be right back to
realistically.
where we need to be.
So we're sorry for the prolonged silence. If you guys, have any pointers like we always ask for, and like we always say, if there's anything y'all want to know, reach out. We are intrigued and very interested in talking about multiple things, and we're interested in y'all's curiosities.
Yeah.
But
How you been, Matthew?
I've been good. I got really sick over the past 3 weeks, and then me and my wife, we had to deal with some fun things and fun personal stuff. It was good.
Do anything interesting?
No. No,
All
I did
right.
not. I just sat around and hung out with the kids, Thanksgiving dinners, and spend time with them. Plan on going to see the new Moana movie, though.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's going to be fire.
I know you like that kind of stuff.
It's good.
Is it?
Yeah, those animated movies are good if you pick the right ones. Some of them are kind of dookie.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, everything's been really
That's
good
good.
here. Everything's been good at the chapels.
Good.
So,
The way you just said your last name.
My last few days have been hectic. Between Thanksgiving and Black Friday getting here, I don't think I've slept good the past 3 days. We've been shopping. My grandma actually went back shopping again today from 6 this morning, and she's still going.
she's still going.
And
That's one way to keep grandma going.
the way she does Thanksgiving is she puts stuff on that night, and she will stay up all night cooking. So even if you wanted to sleep, there's no way you could sleep.
Wow.
It's so loud in the house. So
Why
I
else
think-
have you been losing sleep?
Huh?
Why else have you been losing sleep?
I don't know. I've just been having trouble sleeping recently. I don't know what it is.
Hmm.
When I go to... You ever have those, things when you're, asleep in class?
Yeah.
Well, I know it's been a while since you've been in class, Matthew. But, when you have that, your head on your desk,
Mm-hmm.
and it feels like you're falling.
Yeah,
That's been happening so much to me recently, and I can't sleep because of it.
you're just getting old.
I feel like it's like I get dizzy in my sleep, and I don't know why. I've never had this problem before till now.
The older you get, the feeling of dizziness is just awful. I spun one of the kids around a few weeks ago, and I felt like I was going to just vomit everywhere.
And then when that happens, I get the worst headache of my life. And I don't know what it is. And even when I take medicine, it doesn't help. You know what helps? Me sitting up. That's what helps. I don't know what it is. If I just
Your
get
blood
in my
pressure,
chair
maybe.
or something, yeah, I'm fine. I
Maybe
don't
your
know
blood
what it is.
pressure.
No, you might have an iron deficiency.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Which would be
but
surprising.
I haven't slept good the past 3 days.
Do you eat
Like-
red meat?
Oh, he eats meat.
I haven't
How do
not
you know?
recently.
I just seen him devour a crap ton of turkey.
What are you doing, librarian? No,
I was,
keep him there.
I was fixing my glasses.
Keep him
I
there.
didn't eat that much of turkey.
Shit.
That's
I'm
not
just
red
messing
meat,
with you.
Turkey's not red meat.
Not recently. I haven't.
You should probably eat some red meat, and I bet you'll feel better.
Get some more blood in you. Speaking of red, I know this is a little bit of old news, but the election,
There's a red wave.
that's right, massive red wave
I
that
can't-
everybody is
bro.
still in denial
That was
about.
crazy.
It's
He
unreal.
won every swing state,
Every swing state.
and he broke the blue wall.
Mhm.
He won 2 out of the 3 blue wall states. It was just insane.
It was CNN,
Oh,
were on
CNN
there.
was hilarious.
and they were like, "All right, so let's pull up the battleground states where Kamala is her numbers are up compared to Joe Biden." They pulled up the map. There was nothing.
Bro, there wasn't
There wasn't a
such
single.
I remember watching it, and they're like, "Well, over here at CNN, we're not here. We haven't been able to project a winner yet. Like, dude, Trump already has 270 electoral votes. He won.
They were so in denial. They just didn't want to admit it. I mean, I understand, Trump isn't for everybody.
Yeah,
but
sure.
even Kamala isn't for everybody, of course. But that goes with every human being on earth. Everybody's not for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a certain degree where you have to come to an agreement on the better of the two evils, and the safety of and the integrity of the United States, which is what should matter the most to an American. The most that you got to vote Trump.
Yeah.
Sorry, but you have to.
Oh my! Did you see where Ellen DeGeneres left the country?
That's fine. She's been irrelevant for the past 3 freaking years.
She left and she's not ever coming back. I said, okay, bye.
That's fine. That's just like Tom Hanks. He left when all that crap with P. Diddy, his name came out on the list. He left immediately.
Where'd he go?
I don't know where he went, but he left.
But
there was a lot of stuff
There's rumors
released.
going around that's why she left too, because she knows Trump's going to get that list leaked.
Yeah. Cooked, buddy. Cooked. But the majority of those people, you got so many people who are just so ungrateful for America and what we have here. And I'm going to leave. Well, then leave. I mean, really, leave. You have so much freedom and so much power to yourself. Leave.
Yeah, why do we need
because the
those
women
people here?
think all the rights are getting taken away.
Well,
But he's been president once. What fucking rights did you lose?
what rights did they lose during the 4 years?
None.
Nothing.
If anything, he gave them more. His whole policy is everybody being for themselves.
Yep.
He never once took any rights away from women. They're blaming the road wave. What is it called?
The
Roe v. Wade.
Roe v. Wade.
Yeah, Roe v. Wade.
They were blaming that on him, but does nobody do their research? He literally said, "Leave it up to the states." He didn't make a decision, and it should be up to the states. That's a state law that should be voted on by that state.
It is up to states right now, though.
That's what I'm saying,
Yeah.
as it should be. But they think he's trying to overdo it. But it was him that made that call to begin with.
And I think only 3 states abortion's completely illegal, isn't it? Tennessee, Florida.
I think so.
I don't know what the other one is.
No.
Because in South Carolina, I think it's 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Some of
I
the
think
people
it
in this
is.
country scare me. Because I swear they'll take anything and run with it.
Yep.
And they don't do their own research to know what they're talking about.
Well, if you're having in a political standpoint, if you're having to base everything solely off of if I can get an abortion or not, and that's what your vote relies on,
Exactly.
Yeah,
Why
that's
should
crazy.
that?
you shouldn't be voting.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be voting.
Why
anyway.
would you? Why would an abortion be that? Your key.
Why is
reason?
that sentimental? Why is that
Why
so
is that
sentimental?
the first thing in your head to be able to kill a child or not?
But yeah, the election results very interesting, very devastating.
I don't think it's
for.
surprising, though.
No, it's surprising because I could have swore that there was little trickery
Yeah.
in the system.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what they're saying now. That's what the opposite side is saying now.
I mean, Of course. You know what? I just realized this game is turned up.
Well, you haven't really been talking that loud, so I'm sure it's fine. Your gain about normal? Yeah, his gain's
Yeah.
normal. But I could have swore that there was a little bit of puppeting in the system,
There's definitely puppet.
and I mean there probably still is. We'll never really know, but oh well. Did you guys see the interview Harris gave a few nights ago?
She had to. There's no way her team let her post that.
And she looked drunk.
When was that?
Yeah.
Just
Like a
the
few
other
days
day.
ago.
I think it was like two days ago.
She looked out of it, dude. There's no way. I feel like her team is trying to set her up.
She had slurred speech. She had like
Probably not
that.
that
She
drunk.
had that like hazy, like relaxed, like look on her face, which she's had that during her whole campaign. Like in certain interviews. But thank God she didn't win.
Yeah.
That's the easiest way to look at it. I mean, thank God she didn't win.
I mean, I don't know.
Well, you know what's crazy to me? You know how like before this election happened, everybody was saying how how bad the Republicans acted whenever Biden won in 2020 and that and this, that, and the other. But did you ever see a Republican claiming they were going to leave the country
Nope.
just because of a presidential candidate that got voted in? Never. And they just baffle me, dude. It's just, I don't know.
I don't know. I may have talked about leaving if she would have won.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, but I don't know.
it's just scary because I
And-
feel like other countries look at us as a weakness.
Have
if
you
that's
seen
how
what
we're
Trump
ran.
has already done, and he's not even sworn in yet?
Yeah,
He's
done
got a
lot.
peace deal with Israel going already.
Yeah, they've ceased fire.
They ceased fire, and apparently Trump and Russia, they're already negotiating to get that war stopped. I mean, I just don't understand how people could not like what's... I don't know. But it feels like we're back together again. Like, I feel like this country's...
Biden just had to
Going
pull
back
the
on
trigger
track.
on letting Ukraine use our missiles.
Yeah, and
Using our,
Russia
like,
Russia
military.
said if any of our missiles landed on any touch of their land, that we're immediately involved.
Yeah. I mean, we're
It seems like
fully supporting them.
it seems like he's trying his best to start a war before Trump gets in office. Because, if we're in an active war, they can't legally swear another president in.
Yeah.
Not just that. If they're trying to start right before he gets in office, so whenever he's in office, they're
It's
going to blame it all on him.
Exactly.
Because next election,
But they do that regardless.
they're going to be like, oh, well, during his term, this, that, and this with war, they're going to flip it on him.
You see what Tim Walz said?
No, what did he say?
He done a this was before the election was called, but they were doing a rally, and he says that we can't have another 4 years like we just had. I'm like, brother, do you look who was running it the past 4 years? Joe and your party candidate.
There's no
And
way
you're-
Tim
exactly-
Walz just
he
said
did.
that. Of
You're
course he
exactly
did.
right. We can't have another 4 years like that.
You know what's funny? The whole Democrat Party has done the most self-roasting during the past, like, the whole campaigns that's been going on.
Mm-hmm.
Because, they're talking about inflation, the prices of groceries, and, the past 4 years. It's like, yeah, who's been there?
Who caused it? And they blamed it on Trump's policies before they got in.
The biggest thing that caused, was the just massive flow of money that was being pumped out into the economy during the stimulus checks and all that support after COVID.
That
really, really hurt our economy. So, and I mean, right at the end of that, Trump did pass some of those stimulus bills.
Mm-hmm.
So, there is partial to where Trump is included in that too.
Yeah, but
I'm not going to sit here and say he's
Yeah.
perfect, but,
Nobody.
it kind of felt like the world in that situation...
why you
In
giving
that
me my message?
situation, it felt like that the world needed, when you're in a pandemic like that, obviously the world's at hurt.
Yeah.
So, and I'll put it this way, it's better than him giving us that money than them sending $8 billion to Ukraine.
Yeah. Well, if it was all self-flowed, like if all that money didn't go to Ukraine and certain, if it was all self-flowed inside the the integrity of the United States, it might be a different outcome. I'm not too sure.
Did you see where Trump and Biden met each other in the White House the other day?
Oh yeah.
He looked happy as hell.
Oh yeah. He was just.
I
Grinning.
know that fucker voted for Trump.
He was just
He
grinning.
had to.
I was kind of thinking that, but then a few days after he did the bill with the missiles, I was like, I don't know, probably
I don't
not.
know, bro. He looked happy as hell when Trump got in there.
There's no telling.
Because the
Bro, get off your
Democratic
phone.
the Democratic Party's
Read
kind of
this.
done him dirty the past few months.
3 minutes. 3?
Yeah, sir.
Oh wow.
But yeah, the Democratic Party's kind of just done him dirty this whole campaign.
They have. They really. It's like they didn't want him.
But
It's
they
because
didn't
they tried
even.
to pin all the blame in the last 4 years on him.
Yeah, and they didn't.
Which is not fair to him. He's not a good president, but damn.
You notice
They
how they
didn't
tried to do
at
it all last second too.
They didn't even have a primary. Did y'all see that?
Yeah.
They just sworn her in.
Yeah, well, they didn't even have no no Democrat Party how do they run it?
Well,
they
they're
have
supposed to,
debates, multiple
before-
people.
People are supposed to vote on the primary.
Yeah.
That's who's the party's candidate.
Yeah.
But they didn't even do that. They just automatically made her the Democratic Party candidate.
Yeah.
But I mean, she probably would have got voted in anyway. But I mean,
Would she have,
still.
though?
I doubt that.
Who else would have ran for her?
I
Joe
mean,
said he
Tim
wasn't-
Walz could have got it by himself, possibly. I mean, possibly.
I mean, I heard, and there's a rumor in 2028.
Maybe
apparently Michelle
Well,
Obama's
Michelle didn't want to
running.
run, though.
And if Michelle Obama runs, she's probably going to win. I hate to say it, but everybody loves the Obamas
You mean Michael?
for some reason. Michael, yeah.
Michael, yeah. That's Tom's
Bro, did you
favorite.
see that interview where she was standing next to Kamala? Bro, that did not look normal.
Yeah,
She's like a foot
she's
taller than
huge.
Kamala.
Is she taller than Barack?
Yeah, I think no. I think they're like the exact same or like close.
Shit. Michael's
But-
a big dude. Michael could have won D1, to be honest.
Thanks.
Michael, big guy.
You think she's really a tranny?
No. Yeah, part of me.
She's got some big hands too.
I don't know. There's some evidence that, I mean, I wouldn't even say it's evidence, but I mean, there's some speculations and some pictures that are a little bit interesting. I mean, you see
Yeah, and
it.
have you seen in every picture she's like man spreading like this?
Yeah.
Well, she's got to. She got to keep her balls breathing.
Keep your balls
But
breathing.
I don't. I think she's.
No,
I don't know. I don't think
she...
she is. Everybody's.
Will you mute that?
No, I haven't.
There's a lot of women that are like. I mean, look at Angel Reese, and you know.
Tell her to quit texting, bro. She's interrupting.
Yeah, tell her what she's interrupting the
Yeah.
podcast.
Here, I'll text her for you.
No. It's okay. Or I can just send her the video for, you know.
Oh, yeah.
It's on.
Oh, man. My boy over here, my boy's growing up, guys. He's got himself a nice, beautiful lady. He's getting old. He's getting old. He's
What'd you
turned. He's
bring
turned into an old man.
Buddy, you know how
I
feel
texted him
about her.
today. I told
Yo,
him,
bro,
look, listen. I
Not
started.
like that.
I started
Not like
talking. I
that.
started talking. Y'all
Hold on.
interrupting.
I might have to whoop Stone's
Quiet.
ass.
Sound familiar? But
I've talked to, buddy. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
All right, continue.
I told him to get on today. All right, puppy, go on. The wires. Thank you. I told him to get on today. He, texted me back, not now. I'm like, okay, cool. Almost 2 hours go by. It's 12:05, 12:08.
No,
and
it
he
was later than
replies
that.
back to me. Finally.
He's low key fake as fuck.
No.
He does.
He's
that to
like,
me.
nah, dude, we've been asleep. And I'm like, dude, there's no way. Logan is not the kind of guy to sleep until 12 o'clock.
I'm not. Bro, but I didn't get on my
Here
bed.
recently, he hasn't been rolling out of bed till almost 1.
Bro.
I got under my
He-
bed at
He
1:30.
texted me yesterday. You want to know how long it was before I heard from him before that? It was like 2 days.
No, it was not.
Yes, it was.
Bro, we
Yes,
work
it
together.
was.
I see you every day.
And we got off Wednesday. And it's Friday. I didn't
FaceTimed
hear
you
from you till
Wednesday night.
today.
I talked to you Wednesday night.
I mean,
on
you
the
could say
phone.
the same about me.
No,
that whole
you
3
talked to
weeks,
me right when I got
me and you
off.
haven't talked.
Well, me and you never talk. That's different.
You guys are
It's
literally
just like
business-
mutual. 'Cause,
Yeah, I
like,
know.
we're just good friends. We're just buddies. We don't
Bro,
have to.
I FaceTimed you Wednesday night. We were on FaceTime together Wednesday night.
We don't. Me and Stump don't have to
And
talk
then-
to maintain
oh,
our
yeah.
relationship.
See, he don't even know what he's saying half the time.
Okay, but before that, I was on delivery for over a day.
No, you wasn't.
He has
Yes.
that crap memorized, buddy.
You was
Yes,
on
I
delivery
was.
for 14 hours because I hadn't been on Snap in 14 hours.
Cap, I have your location.
Text my
Do
phone.
you forget?
Yeah, I was not
Nah,
active.
if you're fake enough to leave me on delivery when you're on Snap, then
Look
don't
at that.
text me. Because you
for
be
you.
stalking my location. If I don't text you when I'm on Snap, you blow my phone
Why
up.
y'all
Okay,
arguing
do
like
the
a
same.
couple?
Because he thinks we're dating sometimes.
Y'all arguing like a couple.
You
left me on delivered for
you don't wanna
14
go there,
hours.
buddy. You do not want to go there.
Like, I be texting sometimes, like, trying to make him feel wanted. Because I feel bad sometimes. Whoa. Maggie just licked my finger.
You act like I don't get no action.
Yeah, well, you don't.
You don't text me like
Yeah.
I'm wanted anymore.
Because you got a wife.
You do too now.
Right, Stump's the only lonely one. Lonely.
We'll just talk, Matthew.
That's all right. Oh.
Like, what?
Yeah,
I don't know what we were just going
This is
for.
why you're lonely. Bro said something.
Well, because he went
Well,
in for something different than I did. It was,
I'm used to, what did I go for? A handshake?
you went for a fist bump. I
Oh, yeah.
went in for no. You went for a handshake. I went for a fist
Yeah, well,
bump.
So
I'm
you
just
got
a
him,
casual
was-
guy. I'm used to a handshake, but there we go. Wait, actually, do that again. Do that again.
Okay.
Nah, come here. It's more like, Stump, you gotta be more like, no. Fist bump. You know what this is?
Well, that's like the bro dap.
Nah. I'll tell you after this.
Oh no.
That's the one from work.
What does that mean?
Did he hurt you?
Yeah, he hurt me.
Come here.
Yo.
Oh, boo-hoo. Well, never mind.
Whoa,
Sorry if we're a
whoa,
little out of
whoa.
it, guys. We're trying to get back into
Cut that out,
this
cut
episode's
that out.
all
Cut
over
that
the
out.
place. This
Nah,
episode's all over the
I
place.
like this though. I like that we're just free rolling. You know.
Free falling, yo!
Buddy.
I didn't know you were doing all that now.
Buddy.
Is that what you're doing under that?
I miss
blanket?
you saying buddy.
I'm not
Would you
saying
say
it no
it?
more. No.
Please.
Just one time. Trademark
Nope.
it. Claim
I
it.
told you, my grandma made me insecure.
What's the other one? Bro.
Bro.
I don't say that either.
Yes, you bro.
You say that. You made that up in
You
your
say
head.
you say it when you're on the game. You say it when
Yeah.
you're on the game.
Yeah, because I get pissed
Yeah.
off.
Like you throw an interception, bro.
Everybody
Move the
does
carpet,
that.
bro.
Everybody
Eddie.
does that. Matthew, you do it too.
No, I go like, fuck. Something like that.
Matthew is the funniest person to listen to rage.
I roast the people, like I roast the players, like I roast the
You
game.
roast yourself.
Yeah, that too.
You talk about yourself
Bro,
like you're the biggest
you know what?
embarrassment.
I did this. Fuck!
Process-
You know how what Aaron does? Bro will be playing Madden or something. His linemen will jump off sides. He's like, "You fat fuck! You know the snap count." I'm like, Aaron, friendly fire.
That wasn't funny.
Poor Aaron.
I miss Aaron. I haven't seen him in a while.
Well,
He's a good guy.
he tried to get on the podcast. Y'all turned that shit down hella quick.
I was thinking on my way here, I was like, damn, why didn't we invite Aaron today? And then I remember we
Because I wanted leftovers.
Yeah, I thought the same thing.
That's fucked up. He had a wedding. He had a wedding to go to today.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Not him.
No shit.
Well, obviously, I don't. We would know.
You don't- Aaron could
No,
get
I'm
married.
saying we would know if Aaron's getting married.
I was about to say he could get
Yeah.
married.
To what?
Yeah, but we would know if he's having a wedding today.
Probably me, to be honest.
But oh god, could you imagine that? All right, I'm gonna put Stump on blast here for a quick second.
Oh.
Now. I heard over the duration of the 2.5 weeks we weren't recording. You said, "Bro, I think the podcast is done."
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because
Why'd you think that?
Because we didn't make an effort to film for 2 weeks.
Yes, we did. We just didn't have time.
One, I was
Oh,
sick.
hold on. This was my thought process. This fucker over here in the corner saying, "Oh, we didn't have time." Well, this dude can take time out of his busy schedule to hang out with his girl for 5 hours a day.
But that's
But those are on days that Matthew closes.
and not just that.
because he was available one day and you said you couldn't.
The only day that I said I was available, which I would have to go back and even look at it. It was a last second thing.
It was Monday, this past week.
Yeah, it was.
Because you texted me at
yeah,
1 o'clock.
it was Monday, but
And then you
I think
ended up
you
doing
said-
something. You had to go shopping.
yeah, I had to go shopping. And I think didn't you say you didn't feel like recording Monday?
Yeah, that was the day you didn't want to
No,
record.
you said you had plans in Anderson and
No,
said that
I
you
did
didn't
not.
really feel like it, but we wanted.
No,
if
I did
wanted-
not.
Okay.
Because Monday,
Okay.
I needed to call my insurance.
Yeah, he called
Yeah,
his
and you
insurance.
said you couldn't because you had a phone call at 4 o'clock. Is
And
exactly
I
what
did
you
that.
said.
But I asked you before, and you said, I don't really
I
feel
said
like
I
filming.
don't care.
First, you said, I don't feel like filming.
Yeah,
and
but
then
I said if
texted
this
Matthew.
is the only day, then I don't care. You said you had a phone call at 4 o'clock.
But
yeah, and
There's text messages.
there was efforts in us attempting to film. We had that first episode we filmed, and then the week after that, Logan got in a car accident, and then there
It
was
was
a
a little
week.
fender
there was-
bender.
Yeah, but still, when you
Yeah,
haven't,
but-
have you ever been in an accident where you have to deal with insurance
I'm
and
not
all
gonna
that?
answer that because I don't want to jinx myself.
Exactly. When you have to deal with that, it is so stressful, and the inconvenience is just, it sucks. And then on top of that, the next week, I had a virus. All of us here were sick. Me, my wife, it was awful.
Bro, put a
No,
dog
dude,
straight.
it was awful. It was awful.
Fuck yeah.
And then after that, me and my wife, we got some stuff handled and stuff. It was just, there was no time and effort.
Buddy's yapping over
Ranking
me.
random flavors. Oh, what the fuck?
I love that dude.
That's going to be a clip.
That's how all our week was. You had
Have
the
you seen
first
it?
week. He's like, oh fuck that. That's
Have
a
you
2.
seen his Glorilla song remix?
I don't
When
think
she
so.
goes, he went,
Oh yeah, I have. Yeah, that's right.
Bro, I love that guy.
But yeah, you
I do
can't.
too, and keep notes.
You know,
Oh
you
my
know, this
God.
podcast was never going to end. Never.
Why would we give up on something we just started?
This is just the
Majority
beginning.
of it was just joking. I didn't not think it was actually.
It better be joking,
Stop.
because I'm about to be choking.
Yo.
What are you
Oh,
talking
what?
about over there?
Oh, strangling.
Yeah.
Some people's into that. I mean, not me.
Some big.
You didn't see that look I just gave you. You'll see it when you watch.
Oh, okay, good. I'll just edit
Becky.
it out, or I'll zoom in on your face.
You seem like you like being choked.
Hell no.
You are you kinky? Be honest.
Am I? No, I'm vanilla.
He's vanilla.
No, I'm
He's
vanilla
totally
shit.
I'm kinky as
No,
yeah,
I'm vanilla, dude.
Are you?
kinky.
What do you? What, no, not you. Him.
Oh, him?
What's like?
I'm not gonna go into detail of.
Just like, what's one thing that you don't mind doing that's kind of like out there? If you're comfortable saying it.
If I'm like in love with you, there's not much I wouldn't do. Okay, where I draw the line would be probably like, eating ass. I probably wouldn't do that, but
Would you?
I
let
mean, yeah, I would. Yeah, I would.
I said, I wouldn't. Yeah, I would.
I would say, yeah.
I don't know. I'm pretty vanilla myself.
I'm not, dude. I don't care.
I do.
I'm vanilla. But, when you're in the moment, you get pretty
I was about to
sick
say,
nasty.
When you're like in that moment, you're like, why not?
I also feel like
you get,
you just seem like you're really quiet. Like,
Do you moan, Matthew?
dude, doesn't your grandparents watch this?
Mine do too. Oh! No, okay, cut that out.
no, we're not cutting that out.
We
That's
can't
not
cut
me.
it out. This is the episode's starting to pulsate. Uh-huh.
That was so funny. Yes, I think
My
they do.
my grandma's gonna look at me in disgust after watching this.
I think
Then
they
I'm gonna
do,
be
so.
insecure again. Great.
How's your love life been, Stump? We tend to talk about that often,
Yeah, why do y'all keep bringing that up?
Because fill us in. 'cause
Y'all
it-
is a crazy. I didn't bring it up.
I talk to you almost on a daily basis. I'm pretty sure you would know if anything
Yeah, but
else
it's
happened.
interesting for the viewers because they're invested in this.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are. We've been
What,
these
the
people
60 people that watch it?
hating on our supporters.
No,
60 people is better than none.
that's not what I
Put
meant.
60 people in a room, buddy.
Yeah, exactly. You would have stage fright.
Is he bleeding?
We're not talking about him.
Sorry.
We're talking about your love life.
Nothing's changed.
Nothing-
I'm just
you-
vibing.
You've been telling me it seems better. I'm not gonna
When I'm
say.
happier, yeah, because I kind of just going with the flow now. I'm not trying to force anything.
That's good. I've been trying to tell you that.
And I kind of realize when you just stay in the moment and not try to force the future, everything seems to work itself out.
It will.
So
It will.
Sure does.
I'm just trying to stay on the track.
That's good.
When I've noticed the past few weeks, when you kind of just stay in the moment and not try to force, anything to happen, it kind of just works itself out.
Do you think he was trying to force?
Yeah.
If you force something, you're also
I'm not-
forcing your self-disappointment.
Yeah, that's kind of my thing. When you want a relationship with somebody and you try to force it, and nothing's there, it's just gonna force that person to push their stuff away. So
Yeah.
I feel like it's just better for me to stay in the moment and whatever happens, let it happen. And if something's meant to be, then obviously it'll be.
Yeah.
So that's just how I'm viewing it.
That's good though that you're mature enough to realize that.
It's just like you, buddy.
Yeah.
See, that's what I've
You're
been trying to
finally
say.
alone.
She knows who we're talking about.
Well.
Anyway, she knows who we're talking about, so I'm not.
Ooh,
You know,
somebody's
we
got a
tend to-
frowny face.
Hold on, I gotta talk.
Ow.
We tend to, talk about her a lot.
I hate
And
that
I
you guys
try
can
to-
see my messages.
I wouldn't say I try to put the blame on her, but I do at the same time because, in my head, I don't realize it, in the moment. But I've kind of just realized it's not right for me to expect her to force something that's not there.
Yep.
So
Yep.
I just kind of like to live in the moment and whatever happens, happens.
Yeah. Dude, for how many times you've hit me with that? You're like, dude.
Because you start talking right when I do.
Dude, I was just sitting here, and
I
you're
should-
just bam. But I feel. Are you the kind of person whenever you get a little tipsy and drunk when you're talking and trying to explain something, you're like, man, let me tell you something.
I don't drink.
You don't?
I'm a
Sally?
good kid.
Sober Sally?
No, I don't.
He's a
I-
good.
I-
Well, I'm telling you,
He's
like,
a
I
good
don't do
boy.
anything like that. Like, I'm
What you had him
actually, I'm kind of like mellow. No,
You don't want a pet. You don't want me to pet.
but
No, I don't want
Come here.
yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. With
Okay.
to. Probably like a plug.
Well, that's good though. That's
No,
really
that's
good.
stuff.
You know.
I'm proud
But
of you.
Because-
what I was saying is,
Have you
I think-
noticed your mood?
yeah, because I kind of forced, disappointment on myself
Mhm.
to even bring that conversation up, I guess, when I know how it's going to end. So, yeah, I just feel like here recently, it's kind of helped me mature a little bit to look at things from a different view and just let whatever happens happen and not try to control it.
That's good.
That's good.
You know?
Let
Yeah.
God let God take control.
Yeah, God's timing's
Mhm.
perfect.
Leave it in his hands. I told you that the other day.
What?
I said I was just going to leave it in his hands, and whatever
Yeah.
is best for me, he's going to let it happen.
And I agreed with you, obviously. You know I believe that. His timing.
I don't know. It's just hard when you really want something with somebody, but you can't force it.
Yeah, but if
so
it's gonna work out, it's gonna work out, and if not,
that's
it's not.
what I'm.
Well,
yeah.
well, 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 well.
Why did that pull up?
I just got a message.
Dude, Colorado beat their ass. Is that Travis?
So
Yeah, it is.
I'd say that this
Travis
is
again?
oh my God.
But he's crazy.
What do you? Hey! We're talking here.
I'm trying to make an outro. We're good.
Matthew's trying to wrap it up, which is something he doesn't like to do.
Yeah. Well, I reckon that this is a wrap and a filler for the past 3 weeks.
Yeah, it was a good
Technically
episode.
2. This episode's all over the place. Give us a. We'll be back in full swing this coming up Monday to our normal frolic.
Frolic.
I love
You
using that word. I do.
What does that mean?
And just fun.
Does it though?
Yeah, I mean we're just
It's
frolicking
kind of like
around.
embracing
You
each
know,
other.
like skipping in the woods, frolicking and playing. you know.
Skipping
mean,
in the woods.
Yeah, la di da di da di da di. You know. Stuff like that.
Bro,
So
you
what
got some of the best impersonation, like, out of anyone.
do I?
Yeah,
I do.
yeah.
Well, I appreciate it. Well, guys, we'll see you guys next Friday. Peace out.
Peace.
Appreciate it.